we've just got to the bottom of Grindley Brook. There's a staircase of 3 and then 3 separate locks, and we've just taken a break. We're just outside the Grindley Brook visitor moorings. Lovely straight stretch. It was tough, really tough. It was hot. The sun's gone in now a little bit, but it was really hot, exhausting, and it was very busy, but everybody was great. The lock keepers were fab. And yeah, we've had a bit of a quick coffee break, and now onward. We're going to start her up again and crack on. Ahoy, we're on our way. Mum's at the tiller. We've got a lovely stretch here. This is the back, but it looks just as straight and empty at the front, which is great. So we're just chilling, nice bit of peace after the locks. We do have more locks on this stretch, but not for a while yet, so we're relaxed. Beautiful stretch here, so peaceful. Well, it's the last day. We're both knackered. Monday morning, we've got to be there tomorrow morning. We've got 11 miles left and 11 locks. I think this is going to be a tough day. So it's early, or early for me anyway. But yeah, we're going to get going in a minute. But 2 things we've learnt so far is we either don't have a calorifier or it doesn't work because the engine does not heat any hot water. And the other thing is that my alternator is either not working or there's something wrong with the battery. So the solar is good and helpful because that means we have power, but the engine does not charge the battery. So that's something to look at when we get home. But yeah, let's see how many issues we can find today.
You coming with us?
Here we are, nearly at the end of the Llangollen Canal. We're a couple of 100 yards short of Bridge 1. But we've broken down, so we're not doing so great. We were doing fabulous. We've done so well today. A lot of the locks were in our favour. We've had some, near misses. It's very busy, and we pulled up just short of Bridge 1 at Hurleston 2. It was really busy, so I thought we'll pull over. I'll go and have a look. I'll fill up the water bottles and sort of check what the deal is. And it was empty past this point. There was loads of boats here past the water point, so the lock waiting area, which I've completely forgotten the term for. We're so tired. But that bit, it was empty, so I thought, great, I'll go back to the boat, we'll start her up, we'll get going. But the boat wouldn't start. So I've checked everything, checked the batteries, checked that the off switch is off, tried to turn off the I forgotten what they're called as well. Tell you, I'm brain dead. Making it start on less canisters, I don't know. Anyway, still wouldn't work, so I called my lovely engineer Charles at Blackwater Marina. He couldn't fix it over the phone either. What I suspect might be happening, and he agrees, is something wrong with the starter switch. So when you turn the key, the whole plate moves with it. So he thinks the wiring might have come off at the back. Either that or the batteries. But the battery appears to be fully charged, the starter battery. So I'm a member of Canal and River Rescue, so they're going to come out to me. We don't know how long it's going to be. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so we've got a bit of a wait. But we'll just sit tight. We'll put the kettle on. It'll be fine. These things happen, and hopefully they'll come along, and if not, be able to fix it. Hopefully, tell us how and give us a time. But we're due at Aqueduct Marina tomorrow. So we would have made it, sadly. I don't know if we're still going to make it. If they can fix it today, great, we can carry on journeying tomorrow. If not, I'll call the marina and say, I'm sorry, we'll be late. But, we'll just play it by ear. As I say, these things happen, they happen to everybody, and yeah, I don't think we could have done anything different. But it's a nice spot. There's people around. There's a boat about 100 yards that way. There's one less than that in front of us. Plenty of people walking past. We're right next to the water point, so you know, we're not going to run out of water. So yeah. But thanks everybody that's been on the llangollen over the last 2 days. You've been great. We've had lots of lovely people help us with locks, lots of people chatting, we've been leapfrogging boats, and it's been lovely. So if you have seen us, lots of people have commented that we're the pub boat, because I don't think I've ever shown you guys, but we do have an advertisement on the side of our boat that was related to the previous owners, so we will be getting rid of that because lots of people have been asking us about it. But I'll do a quick shot of the outside of the boat, so if you have seen us, thank you, and yeah, it's been great to share the waterways with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. But stay tuned, and we'll let you know what happens here on out. Here's the pub advertisement. So if you spotted that on the llangollen this bank holiday weekend, then thank you. And the sign on the side of the boat is Atkins and M, Food on the Cut, which was the previous couple that had the boat, and they ran a food business from the boat back in the day. Well, the engineer's arrived and he's found the problem. The starter battery is dead. Look at that absolute mess. I cannot believe the filth. I'll put a picture of the dead battery that he's taken away to his van, and he's going to bring the new one, but that is absolutely disgusting. I knew this was a big job. The battery compartment is a job I need to do. I just didn't realise how bad it was. It's awful, actually. It's absolutely awful. So yeah, big job there to take all that crap out, clean it, put the batteries back. So yeah, that's the job when we get home. But yeah, hopefully that is the problem. Hopefully it's the only problem, and we can be on our way soon. It's probably about 5:30, 5:45, so we might still have some time to do another hour or so. But yeah, absolutely insane.
Antidote for a broken boat.
Hello folks! So our engine was fixed. Yep, new battery, so the battery was in, and also the starter switch was, the connection was turning. Can't remember if I mentioned that. So when you turn the key, the whole system turned. So we thought the wires were broken, but they weren't. There was a loose connection, and also the light to say that the alternator was working had come out of its socket, so it looked like the light wasn't on at all. So we fixed that. So we're good to go, but because it's so late now, he was done about 6:30, 7, we thought, and we're at the top of Hurleston Locks, so this is the bottom lock here, so we've just come for a walk. Thought we'd come check it out before we have dinner. So I'm on Bridge 97, I think. Yeah, Bridge 97, and we will come down these locks, and then we will turn that way, which is the sign posted for Chester. So we'll do that in the morning. We'll try and do it maybe, get up at 6, try and do it before too many people, because this is a really busy stretch. There can be a lot of people waiting for Hurleston, and it's a really challenging section of locks, and we've never done it before, as you all know. So I'll do a quick video on the way up, and just show you what it looks like if you haven't done this before. But there's loads of videos on YouTube for other people that have done, like, cruised it, and show you exactly how to do it. And as you're aware of by now, I can't really do video while I'm actually doing the boat, because I'm putting all my concentration into controlling the boat, and working ourselves through the locks. So fingers crossed for them, and yeah, I'll show you in a moment as we head back up for dinner. Right, number 4. There's 4 locks. You've got 1 at the bottom, then a larger landing, and then 3 in quick succession. They're not staircase locks, they are separate, but as you'll see in a minute, the landings are incredibly small, and if there's a lot of people moving through here, incredibly tight. So let's see what you think. Here's number 3, and you've got a very short landing before number 2. And not too bad of an entrance though.
if you're single-handed, stick your nose in here perhaps. And the weir, can't remember if this one does. Yeah, it's got a barrier on it, so you're not going anywhere. But I'm not sure about the other way. Coming this way and sticking to the right, I'm not sure what the rules are here, because if that was me, I'd end up drifting off into outer space, but we'll worry about that on the way home. Number 2, going through the landing. Number 1, and number 1's got a little bridge on it, which makes it easier. Here's that helpful little bridge, just after Hurleston Lock number 1. And at the moment, this and number 2 are set for us, but number 3 and 4 I think are leaky and aren't set for us. So here there's a very long approach. The brick building ahead of us is the Hurleston, but it's out of order and has been for a very long time. I would consider that non-existent services. I presume they'll remove them at some point, so don't count on that. And there's a very strange sign which took some doing, so I'll show you that. It's up near the water points, which are still in use. Here's your out of order Hurleston, lovely wonky sign, and then here is the first of the signs, or last depending on how you look at it. Lock operation only, so that's fairly obvious. So you've got a few temporary bollards here before the first lock, but then after here you've got services. So here we go, here's one sign. So we've got mooring for services only, max stay 30 minutes. Obviously the services are out of order, but there's still the water points. So you can just about see 2 water points up here. So all of these bollards are for the services and water. And then when we get to the end of the water points, there's another sign to show you. And here's the last sign, which I think is a little bit confusing. So you've got mooring only for services on your left, but beyond that you've got lock only. But to your right, you've got locks and services. So basically, if you were coming along this canal, which is the way we're going to be coming, how would you know the other way down there who was waiting for the locks and who was waiting for the services? So if you pass somebody waiting here, so you think, oh, they're waiting for the services, you pass them, but then the lock waiting area is full, you then got to reverse to here. So it's all very slapdash. I suppose because the services are busted, there probably wouldn't be that many people at the water point. I don't know, it just looks a little bit confusing to me. They could have planned this a little better if they'd have put the water points or services further away from the locks. Especially they could have put them near bridges 1 or 1A where the road is, to allow, you know, access to said services. But who knows, as I say, we're going to try and do this when there's nobody around, so it won't be our problem, but maybe on the way back it will be. But we'll see. Anyway, back to the boat now for some dinner. We made the Barbridge Junction, and I wish I'd have videoed it because the boat did it like a champ. We only scraped a tiny bit on the back as we went round, but on the whole I'm super chuffed that we did that. We didn't hit anything. So yeah, so now we're on the Whitchurch branch, the last leg, and we're just going past all these lovely moored boats. It's about 10 to 9 o'clock, still nice and quiet, and I will call the marina soon and tell them to expect us. We're in a lovely spot here. This is Sykes Hollow leisure area, the 48-hour moorings. It's just gorgeous. Really, really nice. Got that lovely sun coming through the trees. It's just fabulous. We'll definitely come here again and moor up properly and spend some time here. And we've arrived. And I put it in here like an expert, obviously. It's amazing what 3 days of hectic travelling can do. But yeah, we're here, we've been up to the office, you know, checked in, and we're going to turn the boat around now. So dishes, empty the bins, empty the toilet, clean it up a little bit, cover the soft furnishings, that sort of thing. So yeah, about an hour or 2 hours to do all that, shut the windows, shut the mushrooms, everything like that. And they've got a cafe here, so as soon as we've done that, we're going to go to the cafe, have a coffee, and then call for our ride. The marina's lovely, really wide, lots of room, and you can just about see the office is just up there, and the cafe is on the left, which you can't quite see. There we go, that's that crash cover. Right, time to get going. There she goes.
We've got to keep jumping off it, haven't we?
I couldn't stay over there because it felt really sad, so I'm over here. It's a bit less personal from here, but there she is in the distance. Up there. And the journey is over. I've just had a shower. I could not have smelt more ripe, although my mum smelt worse because she fell in. She fell in while untying the boat. It was a classic. It was kind of slow motion, 1 foot on the boat, 1 foot on the side, undoing the rope, and I was like, "You're pushing the boat out!" And yeah, she kind of went, ah, kind of slow motion in. It was quite funny to watch, and I wish I caught it on camera. But yes, so that wasn't the ideal start to the day. That was the first thing this morning, 6:30, before we did Hurleston Locks. So yes. But yeah, we're clean, and I'm starving now, so I'm gonna get some food on. But I'm back at my folks' house now for the month, so we'll see how things go. And as I say, I'll still do some videos for you. I think I've probably got quite a lot of footage from this trip, so I'll probably split this into 2 videos actually. So I hope you enjoyed the one from last week. If that is the case, I don't know when I'm going to get this out to you. But just to say again, a big thanks to everybody on the Llangollen Canal, everyone on the Shropshire Union section that we did, which is just a mile, and then everybody on the Whitchurch branch, and all the CRT staff that helped us out, especially those at Grindley Brook. You were fantastic when we were nervous and not really knowing what we were doing, so you were absolutely brilliant. And yeah, if you spotted our boat, big shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you again in about a month's time. So hopefully end of September, we'll go through it all again. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and if I remember anything else about the trip that I'll share with you in one of these videos. So for now, take care everybody, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.